Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello, farmers. Welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. On the 4th day of summer. And what I've done between episodes, as you saw me cut down one tree, it took me forever to load up and haul it away. I've cut down the second tree, hauled that away. And just now, I have cut down a third tree. Now, at least I got that one close to the ground. And that is loaded into the trailer. But I finally found out from the editor of the map that I guess I can cut down these hedges anytime. And it took me a while to find out, because I've never done this before, exactly where I should be cutting it. But it was pretty obvious afterwards that probably right where these bushes are. And I found the cutting point for it. See if I can find it again. I said, well, since we can cut them down anytime, we own this field. I feel like we can because, well, we can own that field at some point. It is kind of hard to see the cutting point myself. I think I just saw it actually and I just went and buy it. Must be right there, I think. Yeah, it's way down there. There's the sawdust. Now, from my understanding is there a tree here or something that I should be picking up? Maybe not. Alrighty. Now, is there another tree I should be cutting here? Must be one right there. Oh, it's way down there. Alright. Close enough. So, I don't get no trees out of this. I thought I saw another video that on how to do this, and somebody was getting trees out of it. So we'll just keep going down until we find... Well, there's another one. For me, it's kind of a hit and miss. I think I probably missed a whole section of the hedge. Actually, you can see a tree stub right there. I don't want to cut down that tree though. Is that a loose? Stop it, chainsaw. No, so there's a stub. Is there other stubs I didn't see that I cut down? Nope, don't see any. So I missed a section here. I just want to cut down that tree. Alright, where is it? Right there. I'll figure it out at some point. There, it's starting to look better. Only because, yeah, we're going to plow and make this one big field out of these 4. At some point. We don't own these 2 fields yet, right? Better make sure I haven't bought... Yeah, these 2 fields here. Have not bought them yet. We're close to buying them. I mean, I got the money to buy one of them right now. I'm curious as to why I got a little bit of a stub here. Maybe I cut it... Didn't cut it close enough to the ground. Still there. Yeah. What I could probably do at the end of the season just to make sure is bring the mower up and we can make sure that there are no stubs there. Or be it when we plow, actually. I don't need to mow. When I plow, it'll be easy to see. Nothing there either. That's good. I'm stuck on something. There's a tall one. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Let's see, I want it to fall to the left, so let's make it fall that way. Somewhere. Can I cut this somewhere, please? Now the question... Oh, nope, I can. I was ready to say it's not too far in the other field where it's counting as his tree. It's going to fall into our crops, but there's no crop damage, but it'll be harder to find the limbs and stuff afterwards. I would love to get this as, let's see here. See if I can clean this up a little bit. Take off some of the leaves so I can see what the heck we're doing here. These trees are more beautiful to have on properties, but man, it's a pain to clean them up. Where's that one at? It's too bad this wasn't near the sawmill, because I would just grab it as a whole piece and try to drag it there. No, I don't want to cut the limbs. Not yet, anyways. There, that tree is all cut up. Someone want to load it for me? Because I think I forgot to wait for the tractor. So, I want to cut between one of these hedges before I get yonder into that. There, that's all the hedges between these two fields, but I finally figured out the trick to it. So like when you do finally see the stump, you can see the blue area where you can cut it. If you actually go to where it's actually below the surface, you can't see where you can cut it, but if you just... That's great, now it's going to make a liar out of me, huh? So if I go like right there, and she's gone. There, now we got the hedges all cleared up. We just got the trees left to do. And really, probably what I'm going to do is wait until winter time to take any care of any more trees at this point. One, it'll be easier to see the limbs on the ground. And two, it'll be easier to see the limb on the ground. And three, because I don't want to cut any more trees at this point. So... yeah, and probably by then maybe I can buy a stump grinder to get rid of some of these stumps, or I'll rent it for an hour or something like that. But for now, I'm going to see if I can load this without the weight in the back, which might be pushing my luck here. Oh, and by the way, I sold the old log grab. That was the CSZ mod, the real big one. And I went with just a regular Stoll log wrap, and that works just fine. What may not work fine is me grabbing this with no weight in the back. And I think I'm trying to grab a limb. Alright. I need to go on the other side. Yeah, there's the limb. Okay, let's see if I can get rid of the limb. And I'm pushing this downhill, obviously, which I don't want to do. So let's go on the other side of it, which I should be doing anyways. I don't want to say, luckily we don't have nothing else to do on the farm at this point other than take care of these today. And I got a limb I need to take care of. Can I do it from down here is the question. That'll be good enough, I think. Yeah, the back wheels are just off. And I'm trying to drive over logs. Not the best of situations here. But this should be the heaviest log of them all. So we'll drop it on the ground by accident. In other words, it just fell out. See if I can get the center of gravity more underneath the fork. Or the log grab. Boy, the log grab certainly does not like that. I'm actually surprised that it's not trying to tip the John Deere more forward, but we are facing uphill, which is going to help. I probably should have went and grabbed the weight, but you know, this is more fun and challenging. Ooh, that's a big log. And it doesn't really want to fit in there, but it's going to, because I'm going to tell it to. Get in there. Get in there. Wedge in there nicely. Trying to push it down and make sure it's in there. So instead of trying to grab more logs in there, I think I'm going to call that good. And we're going to make a trip down to the sawmill. Hopefully it stays back there on the way down. But I want to meet you down at the sawmill and see what we get for this tree and a trunk that we have. Basically a 3 1/4-ish. Something like that. I'll shut up now and meet you down at the sawmill, and hopefully nothing stupid happens. And with me, that's a good chance. Here we are rolling up on the sawmill. It's time to see that money go up a little bit. Probably get like $5 grand for what we have, I think. Well, actually, we got more than that, because I can see already 3 and 2 for a couple pieces of wood. Did I sell any other wood today? Yeah, I have. I have sold one of the trees this morning on the farm. Not today in real life. I kind of did that off cam the other day, I believe. So I can't really see what we got for that. And that's what I got for selling the other, the fork grab. The log fork grab was $4,500, and I bought this was only $800 there. But we're up to $7,700, which is good because I think we need, like I said, $350 to buy the other 2 fields, and we gotta get a combine harvester, header, and trailer. But what I need to do, I can't leave it there. I gotta go up. I'm gonna finish loading up the other limbs and stuff in the back. And I'll tell you what, I'll meet you back down here. We'll sell the rest of that tree because I can't leave in the field at this point, obviously, because we're going to have to harvest that field at some point. And we'll take care of the rest of the trees during the winter time, I believe, when we got a lot of downtime. But like I said, I'm going to go up there, finish loading up the rest of that tree that we had. I'll meet you back down here. We'll sell some more wood, and then we're going to do something else kind of interesting, I think. But I'll see you in a second. You remember this place? Yeah, it's where you were about 2 seconds ago. But we're here to get some more cash for the limbs that we... Well, there was a limb in there worth 1,000? Alright, is that everything that was in there? Almost took out their sign. They would have been not pleased with that. So I think we had, what, 10,000 something selling the wood? Wow, we got like another 5,000. Up to 82. Nice. We're going to make some good money off those trees up there to cut them down just because we want a bigger field. But I'm going to meet you back up the farm because I got something kind of planned. You may know what it is, but if not, you're going to find out in a second. But I need to drive back up to the farm, and we'll get to it. So once again, I'll see you in a second. And here we are with the chickens. So I've been mentioning in the past couple episodes about, the chickens to me have not been too much fun in FS17 because they changed it. And a couple people have mentioned about the chicken mod pack that you can get on the Mod Hub. I've seen it there. I just wasn't sure if I would get into it, but I thought, you know what? Why not? Why not? See what it's all about? So I downloaded it, went on another map where I had a lot of money just to test it, see what it's like. So we're going to get into it. So if we go down, whoops, I was just checking to see how many eggs were in the coop. I've accidentally picked up a couple. We're up to 26 in the coop. But before we get to that, so I've already placed this down here, the chicken dealer. So if you visit that, it's a little place where you can come. You can buy and sell your chickens, because in the future, if we happen to want to sell chickens and I want to transport them down here, not pay the transportation fee, we bring them down here and we can sell our chickens that way. So I put it right next down to the animal dealer, where we can get our pigs, sheep, and cows. That costs nothing to place down, and I can show you that in the placeables. So let's go back up to the chicken coop. See if I pick up any eggs. I didn't. Alright, so we're fine. So basically, you go to placeables, and here it is. I did not see this before when I was testing it out, but that's not too important. Here's the chicken dealer that you can place. It just says right there. It says buy and sell your chickens here. Yeah, I could put it up here, but what fun would that be? If you want to sell, you got to go way back to the animal dealer or sell it down there. That's the whole point of things. There are two chicken pens that you can put up. The fenced chicken pen. So this is basically, if you can't put this pen in where the chickens are fenced in right here, this is kind of a place where you can put anywhere and it's easy access. I think this one will work. I kind of tested it just a little bit beforehand. So basically, you're supposed to put it in the pen area, and at first I thought I can't do it. Then I thought, well, I can, because there's a gate right there, so I can get in the gate. The reason why I have to get in the gate, because you're going to have to feed your chickens. But after looking at it, there's no way to get a tractor in this area really to come to the gate to feed your chickens. But I think I found a place to put this. So if we go back in the placeables, no, I don't want the chicken dealer. So we're going to go with the open chicken pen. So this building is placed inside the fence line of your chicken pen. Chickens will only produce eggs if they have food or water. Straw is required to breed your chickens. Chickens will only produce picked up eggs when they are not breeding. And like this one said, this building is for maps with small chicken areas where they have no room inside the fence line of the chicken pen. And it's the same thing. I thought I was going to go with this. I said I can't get the tractors in there to get to the trigger points. Alright, let's see if I can place this inside the chicken pen. As long as I don't misclick like I just did. Come on, stop doing that. Okay, so I just got to see where the triggers are. I don't want to place it like that. We want to place it inside the chicken area, and the triggers, hopefully, actually let's place it more right here. That looks good, I believe, right there, because, well, if it's not, then, well, it's too late. It's placed. Take a quick look at it. Perfect. That is just perfect. It's not in our field. The coop is right there, kind of in the shaded area. Oh, look at that. The trough is even still on this side of the fence. That's good. This one's kind of covered by a brush, but that's fine. And I just picked up an egg and didn't want to. So when you come here, I'm not going to bother to open up the HUD because I know you just got to press M. So we got 25 eggs in the coop, 24 chickens. Next chicken not available because we don't have straw for breeding. Lay eggs standard. I don't want to breed chickens. Lay eggs in the basket. Now if you click OK, basically it says, are you sure you want to pay your neighbor's children 3% of each egg value to collect your eggs and store them in your chicken coop basket? This is the key part right here for me. Basket has no storage limit. So basically, I think on this map here, I think it can hold 36 eggs maybe in here, and that's it. Once it reaches 36, no more new eggs. So you can skip days after days of days. You're just going to have 36 eggs. If I turn this on, we're only going to lose 3% if the kids collect them. So if I don't collect eggs for like 3 or 4 days, hopefully the basket will have a ton of eggs in it when we're done. So we're just going to say yes, 3%. So the egg basket's okay. Chicken zone, eggs in coop 25. Now, like always, when it comes to animals, it's going to take a while for it to register. But while we're waiting for it to register, I can always speed up time. But before we do, oh, I almost forgot. Go back in here. Now, what? They can take wheat, barley, or corn. Alright, so let's go. I actually had the John Deere right here ready to go. We had tons of wheat. I don't know how much wheat they're going to take, so let's just fill it up. How about that? We're just going to take it all. I can't. Geez, if they take that much wheat, then maybe this isn't worth it. So let's find out together. And hopefully the triggers and everything are just fine where they're placed. I don't know which one's which. Okay, nothing yet. Okay, was I not close enough to the triggers? Not watching where I'm going. I thought it was placed close enough. I hope it is. Maybe I need to back up to it. Once you know, of course, you got one for straw, which I believe is the middle one. Hope I don't have to get this close all the time, but let's see. And of course, now I'm going to be stuck on the fence. Alright. I'll turn around in the farm. And I'll try something else. Oh. Okay, how about if I back up to it? There we go. Backing up to it did it. So how much of the wheat is not accepted here? So that's the water. I'm going to assume the center one is the straw because that's right next to the coop. So please tell me the trigger's there. It is. That works. So they're good for 3 days there. So now I'm just curious. There we go. Now the health of the eggs basically will show. So like on my other map, I just put water into it, and the water brought them to like 60%. So I think they laid eggs at 60% rate. So I'm pretty sure by putting the wheat in here, as you can see, only 800 liters of wheat. But then again, we only got 25 chickens, or excuse me, 24 chickens. So let's go give them some water, and when we speed up time, then we'll see the stats better. Now the chicken price is $100 per. I gotta, if I just want to buy them from up here, we gotta put one of those placeables down for $0, and we can buy chickens from up here, and they can transport them up here. So we may buy. I just lost my train of thought. So since we got 72, maybe we'll buy enough chickens. I'll have to think about it. You know, money's tight, but it's not that tight. So maybe we'll buy like $2,000 worth of chickens. So that's 20 more chickens. Because what I'd like to do in the future is see what's more profitable. Meaning that 1 year we won't buy any. We just won't buy any chickens. We'll just collect eggs for a year, sell the eggs, and see how much we get. Then the following year, we'll breed chickens, and then we'll sell the amount of chickens that we got, and make sure we keep them on the same chickens. See how much money we make by breeding chickens and selling chickens. Now this should be the water trough for them. Okay, they did take quite a bit of water actually. Yeah, 1,000 liter of water, so they're good for 3 days. Now the only thing I don't think is going to happen is on the glance mod for the animals, it's not going to show up. So straw, that's one for breeding only, and this will change once it starts to register. I'm not quite sure I know where the basket is. Probably, well, we'll find out at some point. So it's also getting ready to rain, but let's just speed up time here for a quick second. Okay, the chickens are actually in there. Interesting. There we go. So the egg health is 100%. Chicken zone 24. Eggs in coop 25. Now what I don't know is, so do they only collect the eggs in the morning? Do they collect it every hour? Where is this basket? I'm not sure. Do they go eggs in coop 25? Well, I'll tell you what, I'll bring it back if something changes, but in the meantime I'm going to go park up the Joskin water trailer. I'm not going to buy any chickens just yet, just in case. I mean, I'm sure this works fine. I'm just trying to get an idea of how it works. And so I'll bring it back in a second if I can figure this out. Alright, so I saved the game, fast forwarded to morning. Eggs in coop 24, eggs in backpack 92. That did not change. There's eggs in there. Chicken coop and basket, 33 eggs. So wait a minute, do I? Okay, so the eggs aren't changing in here. The eggs are collecting in here. I gotcha. So if I hit C, collect eggs, they disappear, and now if I go here, 101. So there's 24 eggs I still got to collect here somewhere. Alright, now I kind of get an understanding how it works. So on and so forth. I think we will do. And I'll have to take care of it next episode. Well, maybe we'll just start next episode with it. So what I'm going to do right now is, first of all, so I still got 15 eggs to find here. It's like an Easter egg hunt. It's kind of hard to see them in this tall grass. But let's go to placeables again. And what we need to do is chicken farm delivery. I can, come on. Here we go. Where are we? Where are we? There we are. Can't place here, huh? Oop, I can place it there. That's the way I want this sign. That kind of looks funny down there. It doesn't need to be down there. Why does it disappear way down low? Well, it's $0. We'll put it there for now. So if we come over here, I can buy and sell chickens. So what we'll do is let me spam this for a second. Although I did lose some money overnight, but okay, we'll just buy 12 chickens. It's going to bring us down a little bit. Whatever. Confirm. We'll just buy 12 chickens. Yes, please. We'll get more eggs out of it. But of course now they get, now they're going to need more food and water eventually, but we'll figure it out. You tell me there's already 16 eggs in here? That's not, is that right? No, it says collect eggs too. I think they're counting these out here as well. But I'll run around, I'll find those suckers. Now I don't know if these chickens are still going to lay eggs out here as well. So I'll do that after I say goodbye. Because finding the eggs in here, like I said, are kind of a pain. The other question that someone did ask in a comment in the last episode, and in case anyone knows, they asked if there's any way to make fertilizer on this map. And as far as I know, there isn't any. Are these fields ready to harvest already? Are these fields ready to harvest? I was not prepared for that in the 5th day of summer. I better slow down some time here for... Now I know sometimes seasons it throws it off. Let's just double check this. Yeah, they're still, even though they look ready to harvest, yeah, they're not ready to harvest yet. This is what you got to go by right here. So they're not ready to harvest yet. So don't fool me like that again. That scared the crap out of me for a second. But someone did ask if there's a way to make fertilizer on this map, and far as without using placeables. And far as I know, there isn't one. But if anyone knows if there is, leave a comment below and where to find on the map, because I remember on the previous map I didn't see one, and I've went around myself once to try to find a place to do so, and I still haven't found one. But if there is one, leave a comment below and be appreciated. But I do appreciate you guys watching this episode. Hopefully it was enjoyable for you. And I will see you in the next episode of the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one. Look at our chickens. We got chickens. We got to take care of chickens now. Got a lot more work to do.